Hello and welcome to the start of the journey of Final Fantasy 1. Thought we'd start this now with 7 being close to the end. But what a better time to pick up and start 1. It's not a very long game, but it does start us on our journey for doing all the Final Fantasy games. Now, I'm rather lazy, so I am going to use the generated names and see if we can get any cool ones. Glitz will do. Glitz, Kali, Hubert. Hubert? And what's a good name for a monk? I do prefer monks over a thief. I thought I'd do this as the traditional one that people probably choose the most, to be fair. We can go with Raiko. We'll go with Raiko. Why not? Glitz, Raiko, Kali, and Hubert. Obviously, you can name them what you want. But let's be honest, it's Final Fantasy 1. This is, of course, the Pixel Remaster. I use the arranged soundtrack and obviously the modernized text rather than the classic text. But this is the game that started it all. The first Final Fantasy. As much as I would like to play the original one on the 64, I am not paying N64 or original cartridge prices when I can just play the Pixel Remaster. Now, unfortunately, obviously the PSP version was, in my opinion, the better remade version with the extra bosses in that little dungeon. I did like fighting the bosses from all the Final Fantasy games, you know, new weapons and whatnot. But this isn't a bad version itself. Now, I should say I've not played this game since they added boosts, I believe, to the Pixel Remaster versions. I'd already done, you know, my full achievement playthrough before that. The prophecy shall be fulfilled. And obviously, we're going to fulfill the prophecy by getting flashbanged within the first 3 minutes of the game. Or young travellers. I mean, they might not be young. They might just, you know, these might be old people that dermatologists hate. Now, I was thinking, you know, where would we start? I mean, obviously I'm doing 7 because it's the one, it's been the longest since I played 7. I was going to start with, obviously I'm just going to show you the things, but I'm going to do most of that myself, to be honest with you. In the configuration where I set the cursor off, default speed is run. As you can see, this is how I use it. Yeah, it's these boosts here, so encounters, XP and Gil. I've not played since they added that. Obviously, my bestiary is completely full. As you can see, there isn't a single enemy I missed in my first playthrough of the game. Well, not my first. Wasn't the only playthrough I've ever did, but let's get my party in the order I like it. Fighter, White Mage, Black Mage, and then obviously that one. Now there is no rows in this game. You can obviously, of course, see the status of everyone, and it is set to PlayStation, Xbox buttons, even though I am not using an Xbox controller. I am actually playing on a PlayStation controller, but it's Steam. But this is Cornelia. Yeah, well, can't dance with the dancers, I guess. Fine, we'll not dance with the dancers. As you can see, we've got basic stuff equipped at the moment. Don't think we need any of that yet. If I want an outfit, I'll do it. We'll do it in a little while. Now, weapon-wise, the weapons are good. The one thing with Monk, I mean, we've probably got what, knives, staff. He's got a staff, right? So I'm gonna remove that. I don't know why my right triggers the remove key. My nunchuck. Yeah, my nunchuck ain't using a weapon. my God, can't even get it right. My Monk is not using a weapon. Now I will pick up a fire and a thunder here. For the black mage, I'm not bothered about the other spells. I'll probably only going to buy spells that I actually use. Like Cure. Cure is fun. Then now this is the fun one, right? Dire is good. So she does deal AoE damage to undead. But Protect and Blink. I mean, Protect definitely. Blink probably not so much. We will grab it. We will grab Dire. But now, there's one of them ones. One of them things. There's no harm in it. Hey, Dr. Eyebrow Man, please rescue Lady. We haven't even met Lady Sarah yet. That's the church. That's where you revive your characters if they fall in battle. So the item shop there. But hey, if you walk into the town, you can't just walk back out. You carry the crystals. I've got to change it from crystals, from orbs to crystals. In the other translations that came out after the original. As we were told to go polish orbs. You know, 4 warriors of light walking around, spit shining balls. Garland is in the Chaos Shrine to the north. Oh, he's the finest swordsman in the kingdom, is he? Well, we best go have a word with old Jacker. If you've played what you might call it, then you'll get that. I'm gonna have to play this with the D-pad. Yeah, we'll talk to the dancing girl. But I'm not finished exploring the top floor. What? Go back up. Yeah, I might actually have to play this using the D-pad rather than the analog stick. Garland fled to the north. I know, I've already been told, dude. Like, come on. Do you have anything interesting to tell us? I mean, there's not much we can do here off the top of my head at the minute, to be honest with you. Crystals, could it be? Your ball shiners? This is the Queen, Jane. Yeah, I'll do my best. No promises. I mean, I suppose technically lots of promises. We did promise the king. And that's Princess Sarah's sister there. So we'll have a little walk around, you know, we'll have a little talk to people. See if they have any tidbits of information. What about you? Power consumed him. Doesn't power consume all men? In the end? I was going to walk past that way, but we can't get out because of that guard. Oh, but we can just nip around the side here and go talk to some others. So you can hold, well, whatever your equivalent is to the B button to stop yourself from running if you really want to. Oh, so I have to go find the Elf King if we want to get in here. The Mystic Key. I mean, it was your ancestors and you have not thought once like, maybe we should go find this ancient key. So now that we've talked to the king, I do want to accessorize, as it were. I'm going to keep it cheap though, naturally. I'm going to get 2 leather armors for our fighters. Well, one for our fighter and one for our monk. Obviously we can sell the old equipment, which I will do. Now, technically I should buy nunchucks for our monk. But at the moment, I think he's still better off unarmed. To be honest, as you see, I'm in the stats +6 attack, but he's not actually gaining anything. But we can sell the knife, we'll sell the claws, and we'll sell the staff. But we're not going to be using any of that. And he doesn't really sell anything else of use, to be honest. He sells a hammer, I guess. You want to give a hammer to your white mage? I don't know why you'd want your white mage walking around like a carpenter. And this guy here doing the other thing he sells is the chainmail, which, it has got good defense, but the weight at the minute and the cost, to be honest with you, after I bought those spells as well. I mean, Gil is generally quite hard to come by in this game. But we have to head north to the Kiosk Shrine. I was going to say, this game has a very low encounter rate as we fight goblins. We should have the mages defend, honestly, because you get a limited amount of... I keep forgetting how to hit the auto button in these ones. You get a limited amount of magic charges. Based on your level, as you say, at the minute they've each got 2 each. And I would like to keep them for if I'm in a pickle. Or if I have to fight Garland. Now, isn't there a way in this that I can view my map while I'm... No? So I'm sure, I could have sworn there was a way to view your map while you were in a dungeon there. Well, not in a dungeon, but in a room. But I could just be misremembering. I probably should have bought some potions, to be honest, you know. Thinking about it. Oh, the goblin ran away. Wait. Really, mate? You missed? Well, let's use a little bit of a cure. I'll tell you what it is. Can I not multi-target? I hate the fact that you can't multi-target in these games. We'll use a little bit of magic. Why not? Oh! Our white mage just got slapped. Real hard. Yeah. Thank Christ, they're not going after our white mage. This might be my sign to dip out of here quickly and go get some potions, to be honest with you. Oh, our white mage took exactly 11 damage. Well, wasn't this a great start? And because she's dead, she did not level up. Whereas everybody else did. Quite a few levels, actually. I tell you what, I'll dip out, I'll make you back at Cornelia. We'll revive the white mage. It's a good way to show the revive. I'm meant to die, and we'll pick up some potions and whatnot. So I'll meet you there. Alright, so here we are back in Cornelia. Now obviously the item shop is over there. Now this is an interesting one. The old way to resurrect your party members. You had to go to a church. And it cost you gil. Quite a bit of it. In fact, it just cost me 40 gil to revive my white mage there at 1 HP. Now, as you can see, items in this game are fiercely expensive. I'm going to spend the last of my gil on 5 potions. I don't think I've got enough gil to rest up at the inn anymore. Which is a shame, because that would have been useful. 30 gil per night to rest up at the inn. Well, I guess we're using one of those items now. We'll drop, why haven't we got a potion on Callie? So ideally what you want really is you want to fight a couple of battles I've got rather than looking on the way to the shrine there. So I will meet you back at the shrine momentarily. Alright, and here we are back at the Kiosk Shrine. Where Garland awaits for us right there. Honestly, let's just go for it. Let's see if we can do Garland. Let's go beat Garland up. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Now, remember rightly, you can actually farm Garland for a weapon drop. I think it's a long sword he drops. If I'm completely honest with you. Yeah, beat him, look at that. Oh, 2 damage there. Heal yourself. I don't know why she's got more health than my black mage has at the minute, but black mage can just defend. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, the mages are, honestly, they're not the best. They're good, but they're not the best. So I'm gonna have them on and probably potion chucking, to be honest, as they are for most of the game. Until they start gaining some decent levels and, you know, actually getting some usable spells. They will be purely on guard duty. Oh, there we go. Garland got knocked down. Oh, Garland. Well, he's gone. And for winning, we get a lot of gil and a lot of experience. Some nice levels there. I do like the fact that I can see my stat changes on screen, so I can see what HP I'm gaining, what strength I'm gaining. Obviously, agility and stamina, not much for a white mage really. Black mage got intellect at least. Agility is nice on the monk. There is Princess Sarah of Cornelia. I tell she's a princess because she's got a jewel tiara on. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Sure. Now, I'm not done up here. There is some treasure I can get. And we will be back for that. I want to rest up at the inn and, you know, buy some more potions first. Before taking on, you know, the rest of that dungeon. But, this way here, it gets the prophecy out the way. Darkness will consume all and the 4 crystals will not shine again. Ah. Well, the crystal bed on the continent of the north is all fine and well. But, I was going to say, the bridge is out. But he's fixed it for us, so it's fine. Cheers, dude. Cheers, big ears. Anybody got anything special? Oh. We got a loot. It's a shame I haven't got a bard. Not even a spoony one. Not even a spoony bard. Bard? I think that's a spoony bard. But let's go see what people, you know, what's Sarah's mother got to say? What's Queen Jane got to say about us rescuing her daughter there? Anything? Nothing? You could give us money, items, weapons, accessories. I mean, you're a queen. I don't want to be kissing that. Thank you. I mean, you want to think there, what did we get? We were given a loot. I had a bridge rebuilt. I mean, terrible really that they destroyed the bridge anyway. Trade must be horrible. Build. I wonder how many of them are called Bob. Well, they're going to rebuild the bridge for us, which is nice. It's a nice thank you for the king for rescuing his daughter. I mean, he could have given us money or jewels or anything really. But instead, he rebuilt the bridge that he had ordered destroyed. What a nice fellow. But with that, we can now travel to the continent to the north. What does the bridge have to do with the prophecy? Well, that bridge is our only way of getting away from this part of the world. So, you know, having it built is kind of nice. As you can see, we don't even get a free heal out of anything that just happened. We do have to come and spend some of our 314 gil on actually sleeping, which really, really sucks. But money's not the easiest to come by in this. I will try and avoid grinding out money, but there may be times where you're filthy. There may be times where I haven't really got much choice. Now I am going to pick up. Tell you what, let's give us a sleep. Crowd control can be handy early game. There's very few Final Fantasy I play where the Crescent Moon. Oh yeah, borrow a pirate. I'm sure pirates would be more than willing to let us borrow their ship, dude. Hey, come on. And just to prove what I was on about before, with Garland, if I go and find Garland, where is he? Where is Garland? Bonus of having all the... Where's Garland? There he is, number 12. Bonus of having the base area, as you see there, you can save and quit until you get a longsword if you really want. Say if you really want, it's actually a lot better than what we have now. I have 4 potions left. I am just going to spend my money on potions, my good man. But obviously if I do grind for money, I will turn the XP multiplier off if it comes to that, which it might. There's a lot of this game throws a lot at you early on, and you don't have the funds for it. I'll be completely honest. Auto battle is a fantastic addition though. I do like just being able to hit square and it's like, hey, we'll take care of them guys. It's muy bien, especially for somebody lazy like me. Gigas worms. Pretty sure I can just auto battle my way through this as well, to be fair. Yeah, I can. Auto battle. You can probably just auto battle your way through most of this game, to be honest with you. But we are here because there is some rooms that are lootable here. We also have to deal with giant spiders. But the monk and the fighter have us, so we're all good. So we'll go see if we can find some of these rooms are locked by magic key, some of them are not. Ooh, a good chance to show off the dire spell here. The dire spell deals holy damage to all undead enemies. Now, it's completely useless against anything that isn't undead, but if it's undead, it is mass damage and it's free. So bottom right is a mystic key. Honestly, I don't think I need to worry about dire on these. There's only 2. Dire is good against big groups of undead. The arrangement of this game is so nice. I mean, I say that about music from any Final Fantasy. I don't think there's a single Final Fantasy game that's music I don't like. But generally in games, in remakes especially, the arrangement tends to be a bit yeah. But in this one, it's actually pretty good, and I'm devastated my white mage died because she's now a level up behind everybody else, which is going to irritate me for the rest of this game. Wolves! Werewolf. Ah, wolf. But yeah, this is going to be our next one. This is what I'm going to be doing alongside what I've got left of 7. I haven't decided after 7 if I'm going to just keep going a leather cap. If I'm just going to keep going up after that, now the leather cap I could give to, probably give to one of my mages, probably my white mage. Survivability in my white mage is pretty huge compared to the rest of the members, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if after 7 if I just want to continue on with the newer games up that one and just keep the older pixel remasters as sort of like a little side bit that I'm doing here. But this is our first ambush. They got 1 hit in. I am terribly disappointed. But I am going to rinse every single one of them because they are all undead, so they may all die to my AoE holy elemental attack. One thing to remember if you're going to be using the auto command in this game is probably just remember to either don't leave auto as continuous, or remember at the end of a battle to turn auto off. Or else you're going to come straight into this battle here and your white mage could chuck a deer out that's not going to do anything. And that's just a waste of a spell. You don't get many of them in the first place. You're probably better off not wasting them. Now, I don't have auto battle set to remain on. That may change. Obviously, if I'm doing some off-screen farming. There you go, so right hand side is Mystic Key here. Don't forget to remember where the Mystic Key needs to be used neither, guys. Like, pretty important. Or else, you know, you're gonna, when we finally get it, like, I mean, it's not a spoiler, of course we're gonna get the Mystic, Key, you know, it's not a spoiler. This is a pretty big fight. I have nothing my white mage can do but defend my black mage. Let's try sleep. This is a big enough group of enemies to try a bit of AoE crowd control. And we got absolutely everybody. That was pretty good actually. Normally it doesn't work that well. I mean, get rid of the werewolves before we have to worry about dealing with everything else. Now the goblins have woke up. But we can just try putting them back to sleep again. I mean, we do have plenty of... Oh, we missed. AoE crowd control, whereas it is useful, it is a very fickle mistress. Even though I've just got him trying it again on a single target. But just after I said, you know, be careful if you're auto battling. But I mean, we're going to be going outside. We're going back to Cornelia anyway, and I can fix my auto battle there, everyone. Obviously, the auto battle skills that you're going to use is what's listed on the right hand side under your regular, like, you know, where your regular commands would normally be. The black crystal shines ominously. The air hanging in the room seems slightly distorted. Now, against regular goblins, I wouldn't even bother with the crowd control of the sleep, to be honest. I mean, they do nothing. Goblin guards and, you know, a higher tier of simple mobs, yes. Regular goblins suck though. Let's be real. Nobody's scared of a regular goblin. 600 gil. 600 gil and I'm gonna go buy bomb potions. I think our first gil grind is either gonna happen outside of the next town after the little story beat, or the town after that. Because stuff's about to get ridiculously expensive. I remember, can you forget? Yeah, you can forget magic in this if you don't want it anymore. I mean, there's not many other spells that are useful. So I'm coming back here just for the simple case if I would like to rest up and buy some more potions. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot of spell charges early on, as I'm going to show you here. See, I'm on 432 for the different levels of magic, and I only use level 1 magic. So at the minute I can cast Cure 4 times. I have no level 2 magic and no level 3. I mean, obviously that's the way it was intended to be, but if I can get at least 10 potions, Aethers are kinda useful. Antidotes, not quite so much yet. Ooh, sorry about that. Now, obviously in this game, as is the earlies, a sleeping bag will just restore your party's HP. Partly. Will not restore all of it. A tent will restore your HP and MP, but again, only partially. It's a cottage for a full restore. Which they eventually did away with the cottages. Which I don't think was a terrible idea to do away with the cottages at all, to be honest with you. Now we do have one tent that we got from treasure chest in the Chaos Shrine, obviously, as we were there. So what we're going to do now, though, is we are going to make ourselves ready to cross the bridge. Now there is no battle on this big bridge. If there were, Rico, my monk, would surely take care of it along with Glitz. And I've got a weird name, mages. But upon crossing the bridge, this is when the game decides to give you its intro for some reason. And as much as I love this fanfare, the dialogue shows really slowly. Like, really slowly. But it does tell you, you know, what the point of the game is. We're setting out to save the crystals from, well, at this point, just darkness. Saving the crystals from my old friend, I guess. You like a nice drink of water to keep you going. This one's warm. Weirdly warm for this time of year. Well, not for yeah, for this time of year where I'm at, this is weirdly warm. To be honest, weirdly warm and dry. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light is upon us. Time to go murder a lot of things so we can save the world. Murder in the name of good, I guess, is what this is essentially. So every Final Fantasy is essentially, isn't it? Well, as we take our step across the bridge here, as you can see, across the bridge there, look at that lovely mini-map. But this is where we are going to finish the first episode. In the next episode, we'll continue on across this northern, I'd say northern continent, this is the same continent. We will continue on until we reach the next town. And hopefully we might be able to find ourselves a boat somewhere. But until then, this is Daddy Gladdy signing off. Have a good day.